and welcome to the How Does GetSocial Work video from our knowledge base. So by now you have already created your GetSocial accounts and you're now looking at the App Store. So GetSocial provides you 15 different apps, and these apps belong to 5 different categories. So you can go to the app finder on the right and choose the category you want to browse the apps in. So I picked the sharing apps, which allowed me to get access to 9 different sharing apps, and these are either free or pro, and you can distinguish each app on its pricing plan by the color. So free apps on the blue side and pro apps on the orange side. And my goal here is to give you an walkthrough of each category and each app. So on the free sharing apps, we have the horizontal and the floating share bars, and these are the classic share bars where we can customize the color, the shape, the appearance of the buttons, and also the networks we want our users to share to. Then we have the mobile share bar, which allows our users on the mobile devices to share easily your content throughout the web. We also have the image sharing app here on the left, which allows you to independently share an image to a network and not the link itself. So it's very cool for rich media websites. And then we have the total shares, and this can either be horizontal or floating again, which give a different aspect to the share bar, showing not only the individual share count for each network, but also an aggregate number of shares for that particular URL. At the end, we have the classic original share bar, which is the like button, recommend button, tweet button, and also the app called Custom Facebook Shares, which allows you to increase the types of sharing that people do on your website through different actions such as wish, love, have, or any other 50. Then we have the tracking apps, and tracking apps work in order for you to see different types of behavior incoming from social sharing that you don't see today. The first one is the copy and paste share tracking app, which allows you to track the number of shares made on your website on the copy and paste activity. So many people, in fact, in GetSocial is about 70%. They share the link through copy and paste activity. So here you can easily track how many shares you got from that. And then you can also see how many conversions, and conversions can be a sign up, registration, a purchase, have come from the social sharing itself. So it's easy to see the funnel, the ROI of each network with its app. Then we go to the engagement apps, which goal is to engage the visitors from your website. You can either direct them to a particular page with a promotion or a contact form or any other kind of activity, or get their name and email from our subscribe bar. Again, you have the distinction between free apps on blue and pro apps on orange. And then you also have a very e-commerce specific app, which is the price alert, and this is a pro app as well, which allows your visitors to subscribe via email to a price change on a product. This means that they can subscribe to a product at $5, and when the price drops or goes up, they get an email saying, hey, you have your product which you have subscribed in the past has changed its price. So this can bring a lot of qualified traffic back to the website. And then we also just provided a new integration, our first integration app, which is Google Analytics, which will make your life very easier to analyze the social sharing stats on Google Analytics. So we push the data instantly into Google Analytics so you can see which articles, which users, or each networks are being used the most by your readers. And so this is the overview of our GetSocial App Store. 5 categories: sharing, engagement, tracking, e-commerce, and integration. Very easy to install. They can be also free apps and pro apps, and you can actually browse for apps that require no code to be installed, which means that after you install this first code, there's no extra code to install. So that's it, and I hope this video was good for your experience. Thank you.